Thanks for agreeing to set up this interview. As you know, we only have a short amount of time, so let's go ahead and get started right away.
Okay.
Now, I know that you've been involved in some work on community issues. Can you tell me what attracted you to the community issue that you chose at the beginning of the semester?
Yeah, absolutely. Sure. So I chose to do public art as my community issue, and I chose that because I have been an artist all my life. I started making music about 10 years ago. I've been playing piano for 10 years. I also have been an actor since I was around 4 years old, and so art has always been a really, really big part of my life. And I wanted to explore and see how art can actually affect a community, what effects it can have, and what issues that might bring up.
Okay, thank you. Now, your materials also said that you were involved in a community issue team project that focused on a call to action.
Mhm.
Can you share with me what call to action your team put forward and why you chose that call to action?
Sure. My group did kind of a abnormal call to action. We chose to highlight the dangers of drinking milk straight off the milk carton. So we chose to do a little bit of a more light-hearted topic because we realized that just about everybody in our class was going to be doing something a little more serious, like drinking and driving, or drug abuse, or child cancer. Some very heavy things, very important things, but very dark, very gloomy. And we wanted to lighten up the mood a little bit. We had both given speeches previously that were more on the lighter side, a little more humorous, and so we wanted to stay with that theme. So we chose to drink milk off the straight, or drinking milk straight off the milk carton, which in our research we actually learned was a considerable danger. There's actually deaths every year, so beware. But that is why that we chose to do that
I
topic.
see. Now, if I were to ask the other members of your team what they think your biggest strength is, what do you think they would say, and why do you think they would say it?
Well, if I had to take a guess, I would say my ability to control the environment when we were working. So obviously we chose a very light topic. We chose something that was very entertaining. Um, and so I knew that if we were going to make a speech that really accomplished some humorous goals, got some laughs, got some smiles, that we'd have to create it in an environment that was also like that. So I made sure that even when we were meeting, we met usually quite late at night. We were both very tired, but I made sure to keep things lively, tell jokes, point out humorous little anecdotes that we could include and that we did include in our speech. And I tried to just make a very relaxed environment um, because I believed that that would be the best environment to create the best product. Um, but of course we also did stay serious. We worked hard, so it was finding that balance between relaxed and focused and serious yet humorous. I think that would be my biggest strength.
Okay, great. What for you was the most challenging thing about working with your team?
Mm. So I'd say the most challenging thing by far was actually matching up our schedules. Um, we when we got together, we didn't really consider that to even be an issue, but when we were getting into the swing of things, we realized that there was almost no times where our schedules were both free at the same time. Olivia had lots of engagements in Bismarck that she had to return to every weekend, and I had concerts and other performances that I couldn't get out of, and so we had a really hard time finding time to meet at all. Um, what we ended up doing was asking our small group leader, our small group instructor, if we could take the one of the later slots in the presenting days. Luckily, we did get a later slot, and so we had a little bit more time to work with. But the times that we met were just about the only times that would have worked at all for us. So we were very lucky, um, and that was definitely our biggest difficulty
Thank you.
by far.
Okay, last question. In 30 seconds or so, tell me what your biggest takeaway was from COMM 110 this semester. What will stick with you and be useful to you?
Okay, so my biggest takeaway from COM 110 this semester would be um, there is a one-to-one correlation between what you put in and what you get out. So my first speech, I hardly practiced at all, and it was an all right speech, but it wasn't anything spectacular. However, this last speech, the group speech, we practiced for several hours and we got a wonderful product. People left laughing, they were smiling, we got compliments, we could hear them talking about our project in the hall. So I definitely learned that the more you put into it, the more you get out of it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me. We'll probably be in touch with you in the next few weeks or so. Take care.
Thank you very much.